In the last episode, we spent some time getting a bunch of boat work done in Beaufort, South Carolina. In case you missed it, you can click the link that's popping up now to catch up. Hey there, my name's Taylor. Whether I'm traveling by air, land, or sea, I want to use my skills and various methods of travel to explore our beautiful planet. Subscribe to join me as I navigate life with my sense of adventure as my compass. Alright, well, after 7 days sitting here at the marina, 7 days too long, we're getting the heck out of Dodge. I'm saying screw it.
Yep.
We've done a lot of work. The only thing that we didn't really resolve was the alternator. We went and got the old one rebuilt, got the part fixed in it, and we bought an extra new one to have on the boat as a spare. And so I put the new one in, wired it in the way that the old one was, and go to start it, and it's still not charging the batteries. And so we're just going to run without the alternator, and because we can still move. There's a belt on it, it's still turning the water pump, it's just not charging the batteries, and we have a generator. So we can still move, we're still going to be okay. We just need to get some movement, because sitting here...
It's all about morale at this point, that we have to have momentum and just keep moving and getting further south and, seeing the landscape too.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's not been a bad time here. It's been very wonderful. The people have been amazing, but sitting in one place for 7 days just kind of gets you itching to go again.
And not resolving things.
Yeah.
It feels like we're going in circles.
And we need to stop.
Yeah.
And just go.
Yeah.
So then maybe once we get to Savannah, we can get somebody else to look at the wiring who's a bit better at, the like an electrician side of things, not necessarily a mechanic, because that's where, some diesel mechanics are great with the nuts and bolts and stuff like that, but as far as it comes to wiring, that's a whole other issue. So we're going to have to find some help with that once we get to somewhere that's a little bit more populated.
Yeah,
I think. So, let's go.
I'm excited!
Yeah!
Let's move! Under the bridge. How's it feel to be leaving?
Feels good, actually.
Yeah.
It feels really good. Having unresolved issues with the boat can get very discouraging, but there's nothing better to raise the spirits than getting moving again. This whole first season, I've been pushing myself, my boat, and my crew very hard in order to make it south as quickly as possible to a warmer climate where we can then address some of the issues we've been having. So we have gone probably about 12 miles. Everything's been running good. The alternator's still not charging, so we've got the generator running and it's doing okay. We'll probably only run it for an hour. We had it off for close to 3 hours with everything running and it did okay. And so just behind us is the anchorage where we were planning on stopping. But I mean, conditions are pretty good. Everything's going okay with the engine, and so I think we're just gonna keep going while we can. Because tomorrow is gonna be kind of rainy and crappy. So I mean, I guess the farther we can make it today, the less we've got to do in the rain tomorrow. Getting ready. Okay, we're gonna back down on it a little bit just to make sure it's dug nice and good.
Back down?
Yeah, like reverse.
I'll reverse.
We did it!
We did it!
Good job!
Yes! Good
Yeah!
job! Good job! It's a little windy here.
Yeah, but the wind like literally all of a sudden picked up
Yeah.
just as we were going to anchor. It was totally calm 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago. And the rain is just beginning, so we made it in perfect time. I think our anchor is dug pretty good.
And we're gonna have soup, chicken noodle soup.
Her favorite. That's actually the perfect thing to have on a crappy
Like
rainy day.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is perfect.
You're making it, not
Oh, yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, I am.
Well, today is going to be one of those long, rainy days. I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. We're anchored in a little bit of like a narrow kind of river channel, and the current's pretty strong, and the tide is like, it's like 7 feet. So yeah, I was just kind of internally paranoid about that overnight. Didn't get much sleep. But we're gonna go offshore. We're not gonna take the ICW just because it's a bit quicker and actually kind of easier, because some parts of the ICW from this area on towards Savannah and even past Savannah get really shallow and kind of dicey, and so going offshore should be a bit simpler. The weather's crappy, but there's no wind, so I don't think it should be too rough out there. But let's look through our course here, and I'll show you guys where we're going. So we are going from where we are, and then we're going to come out. This is the ICW here. So we're going to skip it, come outside, go around and down, and then in. Should take us about 6 hours. On our approach into Savannah, I was starting to get quite nervous about the entrance to the marina, as the course showed us going directly through a patch of land. But I was reassured knowing that our friends on sailing vessel Westwind had safely passed through there, and they have a similar draft as us. Yeah, that's perfect. After anxiously passing through the entrance, I was still so nervous that my mind wasn't fully focused on the task of docking. So you guys are going to get to witness the hands-down worst experience I've ever had trying to dock a boat. On my first attempt, I didn't feel comfortable about my approach, so I went past it and turned around to give it another shot. What I didn't realize when I turned around was that I now had a 3-knot current pushing me into the dock, which left me with very little ability to be able to slow down or maintain control. Throw the mid. Yeah.
Good job.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. We're gonna get it.
I'm in neutral. I don't know what else I can do. I reversed.
We'll pull it over. It'll be fine.
She's good. We'll get you over.
Man, the current, huh?
It's awful.
I know.
This is horrible.
Want a spinner?
Even with the bow and midship lines thrown, the current was so strong it was drifting us sideways into the slip.
I thought you gave me the easy slip.
I thought so too.
With my ego a little bit bruised, we made it safely, and I was definitely ready for a drink. Thank you so much to my very special crew of patrons. You guys are the ones who make this channel possible.